Shame-less Psychiatrist here. Today I'm going to be talking to you teenagers and young adults about pornography. Some statistics you might want to know is that 40% of 14-year-olds report already having seen porn. About 1/3 of young people say they had seen it for the first time at age 12 or younger. Porn sites get more visitors per month than Netflix, Amazon, Twitter combined. Pornhub, self-described as the world's leading free porn site, received 33 billion visits in 2018. And this is not just your mother's porn. And the content analyzed from porn, 80% of analyzed scenes contained aggression, gagging, choking, spanking, and slapping. Your parents are probably way underestimating how much porn you and your friends have seen. And 30 peer-reviewed studies reveal that pornography use has negative impacts on the brain. So, what are those impacts? The effect on porn on boys shows that 66% of boys reported porn consumption in the past year, and it was correlated with becoming perpetrators of sexual harassment 2 years later. And 2/3 of girls reported that porn influenced them to act a certain way, submissive or accepting more aggression in the sex acts than they otherwise would have. So porn is clearly having an effect on our young people, but you teens and young adults out there. So what am I saying? Am I saying like don't watch pornography? Because the reality is, I think that most teenagers will watch, and pornography can be delightful and exciting, and does not have to have detrimental effects. A lot of it depends on what kind of pornography you are watching. And unfortunately, a lot of the free porn tends to be more violent and degrading to women than ethically made porn in which you have to purchase a subscription to watch. Are your parents going to fund your pornography habit? Unlikely. However, it does bring up the question about whether or not you could use your hard-earned money to pay for more ethically made pornography, which you can research and find things like moms make porn, or literary erotica are some sites that are more female friendly and less violent and aggressive, because the type of pornography you watch does make a difference. And there's some other things you teen and young adults should know, which is that most pornography is acting. They're actresses and actors. This is not what really happens in the majority of people's sex life. And if you're getting your sex education through pornography, well, you should watch out there. Number 2, people's bodies do not look like pornography actors and actresses. You know, most boys and men do not have 8-inch penises. Most girls do not have very large breasts, and they don't have their anus waxed to be a perfect color. And all of this stuff is enhanced and airbrushed, and you should not expect you or your partners are going to look like that. If pornography is upsetting, this is number 3, by the way, number 3. If pornography is upsetting, don't watch it. You don't need to continue to watch it just because you think you can handle it. You know, when you were like a little kid and you'd watch like Poltergeist or some horribly scary movie, like Scream, and you had nightmares for a week, you can say that pornography is similar. It has the same effects on the brain. You cannot unsee it. And if it's making you uncomfortable, don't watch it. Number 4, pornography often displays less common, more fringe sex acts. So you're not going to watch pornography and go home and try that out on your girlfriend or boyfriend, because that's not going to work, right? So just remember that this is not the most commonplace sex acts on the majority of the porn, and that you should try the vanilla, kind, gentler sex first and see how that works before you experiment from there. And of course, if you are going to experiment with more fringe sex acts, consent is very important. brings me to my fifth and last point. In pornography, consent is obtained off stage. So everything is agreed upon and written in a contract the majority of the time. So you don't see what goes on. You don't see the STD testing. You don't see the birth control being used, all that stuff. So consent is obtained off stage and off screen, but you have to obtain it during the sex act, before the sex act, and at all stages of the sex act. Okay, so teens, young adults, for more information about sex and sexuality, I'm your gal, Shameless Psychiatrist. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you ring the bell so my videos appear on your feed, and just remember that pornography is acting, and that you can make any choice that you feel in your heart. Thank you very much.